So, um, in today's era of globalization, augmenting skills of expository persuasiveness, debating, and negotiating have become obligatory on the part of educational institutions to provide a plethora of opportunities to young minds to cultivate and nourish ingenuity, leadership skills, mental agility, confidence, and commitment to the cause in younger generations. Good morning to the August House. We heartily welcome the assembly of distinguished guests, illuminating fountain heads, worthy members of executive boards, and the most prized delegates to the much awaited Eclectic 3.0 Model United Nations, a benefiting platform to simulate, enhance, and reciprocate cooperation, diplomacy, and refine skill sets of young delegates to take on global challenges. The essence of overwhelming elation sweeps over us as the knell has been struck to the herald of the opening ceremony of Eclectic 3.0 Modern United Nations, which will indeed witness prospective leaders discuss, debate, analyze, and strategize to lead the international issues to peaceful resolutions through negotiations. Intriguing, right? Now I'll hand over to Srishti, our Director General, to please be so kind to invite a chief guest to speak a few words.
Good morning, delegates, and good morning to the respected chief guests and executive board members. I'm the Director General for So, the success of any mega event is determined by the inspiring presence of a great personality who lends a charisma to the occasion. And we're extremely privileged to have the very charismatic Bollywood actor Shreyas Porus Pardiwalla with us this morning. He was one of the lead actors in the hit Bollywood films Yar Yar. Academically, he's a clinical psychologist and he also pursues counseling with youth and adults. He has taken drama and psychodrama therapy sessions in various schools and colleges. He has done psychodrama workshops with IIT Powai students as well. Along with clinical psychology degree, he has also secured 2 diploma degree in theatre and method acting. I now request you, sir, to share a few words with participants who are brimming with enthusiasm.
Good morning to one and all. I pray I'm audible now. Firstly, my sincere apologies for the delay. This is the world of technology, and I'm a theatre actor, originally a theatre actor, now ventured into Bollywood, and it always happens that when we do rehearsals, we do even dress rehearsals, everything is pitch perfect. And then on the main day of the show, one mic conks off, or you get some feedback, or someone's dress tears. Always during the day of the show, some technical glitch always occurs, and c'est la vie, such is life. And today was one other experience in the beginning itself. So once again, sincere apologies. But this is the humor of life. If you take tension, stress, worry, it's not going to take you anywhere. I genuinely want to thank Shrishti for a lovely introduction. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much, Aditya V. Rabha, for inviting me, being with me throughout, helping me try to get back online, and being such an amazing and patient human being with me. Thank you very much. God bless you. Guys, I do not want to bore you all with drama and theater, and I do not want to talk about anything political because that's what exactly you guys are here for, to discuss about the nation, the world, its political agendas and scenario. And I wish you all the very, very best. Today, as I'm a clinical psychologist as well, I would like to talk to all of you all about mental health. You have been hearing about this several times, but very often we miss the mark and we fail to recognize mental health. Let us understand by starting what is mental health. As the name suggests, mental health is a healthy mind. Okay, very often, I don't know if you all have heard this, people, uh, good physical trainers say if you are thin, it does not mean you are weak. If you are fat, it does not mean you are obese. What is important is to be fit. It's not fat, it's not thin, it is fit. Have you all heard physical trainers saying that very often? Having a fit body is what is important. Then, whether you have a couple of kilos here and there, whether you're a little lanky here and there, that is secondary. But having proper overall fitness, that is very important. And that is exactly synonymous to the mind. Having a fit, healthy mind. Being a little sensitive, being a little not expressive is not the problem here. The problem is having a healthy mind. And once you realize that probably your body is not very healthy, uh, you're getting a lot of ailments, you're getting a lot of problems, you're getting a lot of issues. At that given point in time, what do you do? What do? You go to a doctor or you go and see an individual who can assist you. Similarly, with the mind. When your mind is overburdened, overworked, and tends to give up, that is when you can realize and understand that you do not have a healthy mind. And at that given point in time, you need to actively go and seek help. Let me give you an example. How many of you out here have had a cough and cold in life? Raise of hands. Cough and cold? Okay. At that given point in time, what's the first thing your parents do? शायद वो लोग आपको they give you haldi and milk or haldi water. Okay, you might say warm water gargling, gargling with salt water, honey, lemon to soothe the throat. Has that ever happened to you? What are all of these? These are home remedies, right? These are home remedies. If these home remedies do not work, if these home remedies do not work, then maybe you take over the counter medicine like a crocin or something like that. Am I right? If that also does not work and your cough keeps building, and you start getting chest congestion, which thereafter leads to pneumonia and other ailments, you immediately go and see a doctor. You go and see an individual who will be able to release you from your physical discomfort and pain. Am I right? Okay. Once you meet that doctor, once you meet that individual who maybe prescribes a little more, drugs to you, over the counter drugs, and you take that medication and thereafter you feel a little better, the same doctor will tell you continue hot water gargling, continue taking haldi, that is turmeric water. Uh, Another example, if you're getting a bit of a chest pain out here, okay, you first feel okay, maybe you've done a lot of push-ups, so the pain is there. You rest it out, you sleep it out. You might take heating pad and heat it. If the pain increases, you might take some medicine. I don't know what Abhin is laughing at, but okay. You might take some medication to release the pain. If that also is not working, thereafter you go to a doctor. The doctor says, okay, probably it is not it is a little bit of a serious pain. There is a lump. We need to remove it. It turns out to be cancerous. The doctor physically cuts the body, physically removes the cancer or the lump. Okay, stitches back your body, and thereafter the doctor says, okay, now you carry on home and now continue with home remedies. In the same way, in the same ditto same way, when you are having a stressful mind, when you are having an emotional mind, what can you do? You listen to some good music, you listen to positive affirmations, you do yoga, you do meditation, you undertake all home remedies. You chat with your friends, you watch a funny film, you read a good book, you write. What are you doing? You are doing the same thing as turmeric water or hot water gargling or heating pad. You're doing home remedies. Thereafter, if the stress, the anxiety, the depression is still not going down and increases day by day, then what do? Then you need to go and meet a psychologist, a psychiatrist, an individual who can help you, a counselor, just as you will personally go to meet a doctor who thereafter will open you, cut you open, remove the lump, remove the problem on your chest. Similarly, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a clinician who deals with the mind will really help you relieve your stress. Just as a doctor cuts you open, the clinician out here will cut your mind open by taking you to your past and excavating all the problems, all the issues, all the thoughts you have had. Once you are healed with a clinician, with a counselor, thereafter, after your sessions are over, he or she will tell you go back home and continue with home remedies such as yoga, meditation. When you're having a cold or a cough or you have a cancerous lump out here, you don't say, no, no, I will heal myself, I'm fine. You actively go and seek a doctor's help. There is no stigma attached to it. Then why should there be a stigma attached to meeting a clinician when there is a problem with your mind? Isn't mind a part of you? Isn't mind yours? Why do you have to associate madness or tag a person as mad or mentally ill or mentally stupid when the individual really needs active mental health? We have so many parents in India, especially. Kuch bhi hota hai, any problem happens, you rush your kid to the doctor. You call the doctor home. You call the doctor on the phone. Now you Zoom call the doctor nowadays. WhatsApp call the doctor. Anything happens. Zara si bukhar hota hai, little bit of cough and cold. Why can't you do the same with your mind? The mind is equally important. Always remember that. We have a lot of, we are in from India, a land of spirituality, a land of religion, a land of God. We have the Gita, the Quran, the Bible, so many religious teachings, so many religious texts. We have pundits and gurus and saints who give us knowledge to feed and heal the spirit, the soul. We have the doctor, we have nutritionists to feed and heal the body. Then why can't we feed and heal the mind? In India, we give a lot of importance to the body and the spirit, less importance to the mind. But mental health is equally important. Trust me, you solve mental health, a lot of your political issues will automatically be solved because a lot of the people dealing with the political issues need mental health. That's a small joke. Having said that, it brings me to another topic which I want to talk to all of you all about because you're a young, beautiful minds. It's called depression. I hear so many kids saying, oh, I'm so depressed. Do you know what depression is? You can't loosely use the term. If you're sad, upset, you have a breakup, you can't say, oh, I'm so depressed. How many of y'all have used this term or y'all heard your friends using this term? There you go. There you go. Okay. Let me not get into the textbook definition of depression. Let me not get into the textbook definition of depression. Let me get into a very simple explanation as to what depression is. Okay, let me paint an image for you. You are in a dark, dark, pitch black room. You look left, you look right, you look up, you look down. You can't see a thing. You can't even see your hand. It's that black. It's that dark. It's a deep, dark well, a deep, dark room. You can't see anything. You know, you know you're in a room. You know you're in a well. You know you're in this room, but you still feel lost. Have you heard that very typical saying, in a crowd, I feel most lonely? So dramatic. Well, that is what depression is. Knowing where you are and still feeling lost. Still knowing not what to do. You have friends, you have partners, you have family, parents, you even have the money and the resources. And still you are lost. You don't know where to look, you don't know where to go. That is what a lot of the youth of our country are feeling. 80% of suicide is because of this. I don't want to get into the entire Sushant Singh Rajput angle and all of that right now. I do not want to touch that topic. But a lot, and I'm not saying that it's because of depression or because of murder or suicide. I don't want to get into that. But I want to talk to you all about 80% of the suicide in this country is because the youth feels lost. Education doesn't take the youth forward. Love life doesn't take the youth forward. Family is not taking the youth forward. The youth is in a dark, deep pit, and he or she is feeling lost. At that given moment, you know what I would prescribe to my clients? I'm going to prescribe to you all. At that given moment, the easiest thing and the most effective thing to get out of the depression is, you know what? It is hope. 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 Hope is that ray of light in that deep, dark pit, deep, dark well, deep, dark room. When that ray of light comes, by default, you run towards the light because at least it's giving you some pathway, it's giving you some guidance, it's showing you something. You're no more lost because you can see something. It's hope. Hope is what motivates you. Hope is what takes you and makes you pass the day. Okay, I have hope that tomorrow will be a better day. I have hope that tomorrow's event or tomorrow's meeting or tomorrow's situation will be better than today. I have hope that I will be able to live my life for one more day, maybe with 5% mental peace. And who gives you that hope and motivation? We actively seek it from our friends, our family, our lovers, our partners, TV, cinema, books. The hope comes from within. The motivation comes from within. You can heal yourself. Remember this, my children. I'm not trying to sound like some saint, but I've been in the Bollywood industry when I was 18, 19 years. I started my first ever commercial. I signed for the movie Yari, and you'll all have heard the song Aaj Blue Hai Pani 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 Pani. You'll have all danced at this song for in your parties. Well, I'm one of the lead actors in that movie, the guy with the long hair. I started acting in the industry. I signed the Yaria contract when I was 19, 20 years old. When I was 20, 21, I shot for the movie. At 21, 22, the movie released. Today I am 28. It's been a good 8, 9 years in the Bollywood industry. Trust me and take it from me. You motivate yourself. Of course, your friend circle, your peers, your family, your loved ones are always with you. But till the time you don't respect yourself, till the time you don't understand how important an individual you are, nobody can help you. They say stop thinking negative thoughts. You can't stop thinking negative thoughts. You can't stop thinking. Thoughts will always run in your mind. Replace the negative thoughts with positive ones. For every negative thought which comes in your way, actively divert your mind to thinking something positive. Actively do it. Yesterday was Mahatma Gandhi's birthday, am I right? He only said, be the change you want to see. So if you want to see a change in your environment, you got to be that change from within. There is no stigma. There should not be any stigma attached to mental health. There should not be any discomfort in motivating yourself. You are special. You are important. You are the pride of the country. So, on that note, I would like to end by saying, God bless one and all. be good human beings. The youth of the country is very, very interested nowadays in a lot of other activities apart from just being good humans. How difficult is it to say sorry and thank you? Is my only question to you guys. Do this MUN, Modern United Nations, be a part of it. Go become doctors, engineers, actors, journalists, do all of that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, children, be good human beings. That's all I want to say. There is no problem with seeking mental health. All the very best in life. Love and luck to one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for being a rock strong support and an inspiration to these young delegates. As you mentioned, that hope is a four-letter word, and as we all know, this word hinges on hope. So from now on, at least from my side, advices to everyone who's saying sad boy hours, yaar, ye sab and all that would be just keep hope and just think positive. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless, guys. All the very best. Have an amazing, amazing month session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, Now, I also take this opportunity to accord a warm and cordial welcome to all our revered chief guests. We all are indeed delightful and honored by your presence on this significant day. To take this event further, let us have the founder and secretary general of Eclectic to take over the charge. Veer, be so kind.
Yeah, good morning, one and all you present here. I'm so sorry the closing, the opening ceremony got a bit late, but like without any further ado, I, the Secretary General, Chandra Aditya Rabha, declares the conference open. Thank you.
Um, Now, I hope this exciting experience will not only broaden your horizons of understanding, but will also have a lingering taste of togetherness, which will surely find a benefiting niche in your memories. This is to the delegates. Now, I now request all the delegates to proceed towards the designated breakout rooms. Nimrit, be so kind, and every committee head. Now, in the end, I'd just like to say that it is an honor to host the third edition of the Eclectic Model United Nations, and we open heartedly welcome you all to display